if you do know the late Shel Silverstein, and I hope that you do, it's probably as the writer and illustrator of celebrated books of poetry for children, such as A Light in the Attic or Where the Sidewalk Ends. But Silverstein was also a professional songwriter and, perhaps, a bit of an amateur linguistic anthropologist. Linguistic anthropologists study the interrelationship between language and culture and how language influences social life. As Rowan Levine point out in a concise introduction to linguistics, one of the influences on a person's identity and social behavior is what is often the first linguistic label that is attached to that person, their name. Though he did not express it in those terms, Silverstein demonstrated an understanding of this in his Grammy Award-winning song, A Boy Named Sue, which was most famously performed by the late Johnny Cash. Now, unless I'm forced to karaoke, I don't pretend to be Johnny Cash, so I'll just be reading the first few lines for you instead of singing them. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Turns out that there is some truth in that last observation from a linguistic anthropological perspective. About 15 years ago, Dr. David Filio, who is currently the Dean of the School of Education and Social Policy at Northwestern University, published an article called Boys Named Sue, Disruptive Children and Their Peers. In it, Filio presented evidence that, quote, boys with names most commonly given to girls may be more prone to misbehavior as they get older. Silverstein's inspiration for writing A Boy Named Sue provides an anecdote that also supports Filio's assertion. Silverstein explained that his inspiration was his friend, the humorist Jean Shepherd, who had been teased throughout his childhood because of his feminine first name. Quote, I fist fought my way through every grade in school, quote, Shepherd reported. And actually, we might be able to consider not only Silverstein, but also the title character of his song to both be amateur linguistic anthropologists. Even after reconciling with his long-lost father, at the end of the song, he declares, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill or George or any damn thing but Sue.